Hey Team Conley, today's video is all about the things that your coach should never be responsible for. I'm Coach Conley. I've been coaching and training for over 30 plus years, and my goal is to make as many varsity basketball players as I can with great content to help you make your varsity team. So there's a lot of things that a coach should be doing to help you achieve your goals, help a team win, help make you a better basketball player so you can be successful. But there's a lot of things, and we're going to go over a few of them today, that coaches should never be responsible for. You should never need your coach to do these things because they should be your job. You have to be responsible for your success. If everything you do is reliant on other people, your parents, your teammates, your coaches, that makes it really easy for you to avoid responsibility. The first one, availability. Don't expect your coach to hold time for you if you get injured, if you can't be on the court, if you miss practices. It is not his job to help you be available. Now again, injuries happen. I get it. There's other things that are outside of people's control. But your coach is there to win games with the guys that are available. And if you lose your playing time to a guy that's stepping in and playing your role better and that's available more often, then that person's going to get that time. It's not because the coach doesn't like you. It's not because the coach doesn't want you. His job is to make things happen with the players that he has, period. And please don't ask coaches to be responsible for getting you up to speed. That is all on you. Your job is to get back to where you are so you can be an important part of the team. The coach will play you if you are ready and back to where you are, but it is your job. Don't put that on your coach. Number two, effort and hustle. Stop making your coach tell you to hustle and play more aggressive. You have to play aggressive. If anything that your coach should be doing, hey, back off, relax a little bit. It should be the only thing your coach has to tell you. Nobody should have to tell you to get up on defense. Nobody should have to tell you to sprint down the court on both ends of the floor. Today, I am telling you one of my biggest frustrations is players' ability to jog because everybody on the floor is jogging. Do you know how many more plays you can make if you just hustle harder? I've been watching Golden State in the playoffs, and yes, they are a super talented team. But you know the one thing that I believe they do better than any team out there? They just play harder. They run faster, they move more. When I saw Wiggins come up and set a screen for his teammate, he sprinted so hard from under the basket to the top of the key that his player was 5 steps behind him. You don't see that a lot, and that is why that team is successful. So understand that ability doesn't come from your coach. It comes from you. You want to make an impact, hustle, give more effort in everything you do, and you will be rewarded. The third one, communicate. Communication has to be the number one thing that has just gone away from sports. And I know for today's kids, it is very difficult, but it just starts with anything you can do. Just say ball, ball, ball. Just say, I got your help. Say anything. Call out the play. That's a big thing you can do. The more you communicate, the easier it gets to communicate. Start at practice. Some teams have drills, some teams don't. The most impactful players in the NBA are guys that communicate. Draymond doesn't only make good passes to great shooters. He's telling everybody what to do all the time. His impact is not only felt on the scoreboard, it's felt on his team because they trust what they hear is what they need to do, whether that's pushing them harder or calling out defenses. Communicate on the floor. Every time you communicate more, your team gets better. The last one we're going to talk about today, attitude. Your attitude is so important. And again, we all have good and bad days. But when you come to work, whether that's practice, school, games, your job is to have a great attitude. Your attitude is going to carry you through the difficult times. You have to have the confidence and attitude that good things are going to happen to you. And that needs to happen to you and for you. You need to give it to other people so other people can give it back to you. Coaches shouldn't be like, hey, stop pouting. Like, that's ridiculous. You are playing a game. It is fun, and sometimes it's really difficult. Everything that's in your power, you should control. And one of those things is your attitude. And I guarantee the better attitude you have, the more success you're going to have, because you're going to be thinking positively, and the way you think is so important and impactful to how it translates to the way you play. That's it for today's video. I hope you understand how impactful these things are and stop looking for your coaches to inspire you to be a great basketball player. This is what you've chosen to do with your time. Make it the best you can be. I'm looking forward to see a lot of successful basketball players incorporate these things. Check out the next video coming up, and we'll see you next time.